Sterling. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, beautiful execution with the knee strike there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a beautiful strike like that knee with? We'll see very shortly.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Dillashaw. He comes through with a big knee. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Single collar tie now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, and there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of the techniques you throw at him.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, big knee there.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sterling.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sterling. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
So we call on the fights, and an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space.
All right, that's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past. Roundhouse kick, and it lands.
It lands, and even if you think you're blocking it, it really is still having an effect on your opponent. Punch over the top.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead. big liver kick lands under the elbow.
All right, single collar tie now. Looking for the trip here in the clinch, but great balance by
This
him.
can change the fight. Another takedown lands.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Round 2 next. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many. So round 1, a tough act to follow. Here is our second round. TJ Dillashaw versus that man, Aljamain Sterling.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense there.
He did a great job of turning his defense into his offense, but you can see that he's done that time and time again. He drilled that exact action, and it worked in this instance.
He's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 82 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. And landing half the shots tonight, 50% the accuracy rate against TJ Dillashaw. Nice punch there by Sterling. Dillashaw gets hit by that leg kick. Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Lands a switch knee.
And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Beautiful strike.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Now goes in and secures the takedown. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom as he continues to stay active off of his back. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, side control now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Sterling. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top. Down into his mount.
So he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Dillashaw's right back to the full mount. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Dillashaw's back in full mount. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Third round underway.
Great punch. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Some dirty boxing here in the clinch by Sterling. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, big knee. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Dillashaw. Oh, useful trip right there to get the takedown out of the clinch. He continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Good punch land. What a body kick.
Oh, now going for the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, shades of Kenny Florian there. Elbow from the bottom by Sterling. All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. I mean, he's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight legs. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet on your hip, you push away, you kick. Jiu-jitsu stand-up, you know what that is, Jake.
I do.
You understand that. You know, you went to your jiu-jitsu class. Post the hand, twist the hip, get back to your feet, get back to fight.
All right, less than 3 minutes to go now in round number 3. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Dillashaw's pass is denied. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Well, these numbers just continue to pile up.
Another big takedown.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Dillashaw's right back to the full mount here. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 1 minute to go. "45 seconds remain in the round." Oh, timely knee to the body there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency. Pseudo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Fighters back to their feet here. And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in